Hey, beautiful believers. So I was just making like a prayer list or like something, things I was asking God to deliver me from. And one of the main things was distractions. I've been really distracted lately, spending a lot of time on nonsense. So I was looking, for distraction. How in the back of your Bible it has all these situations that you can look up, and distractions was not there. So I actually just kind of Googled it, and I came upon this interesting article, and it was I'm just sitting here like thinking like that's deep when I'm thinking about what I read. So it mentioned three instances of distraction. It mentioned one, King David, who was distracted by Bathsheba. And it was saying he was distracted from all the things he had. He was like this powerful king, and he had all these things to do, but he was distracted by a beautiful woman. The second one is also distractions by a beautiful woman, which is Samson. And it was just saying how Samson was distracted from his purpose because of Delilah, and he even ended up giving up his own personal secrets. But the most interesting one was Martha. So, um, Martha was distracted by trying to serve God, or I'm sorry, trying to serve Jesus, right? She was running around the house trying to make sure, things were getting done and things like that. When Mary sat down at his feet to listen, and I'm like, wow, like that hits like a ton of bricks because when I think about the simple things that are distracting me, and when you think about even when you are trying to sometimes serve God, you are distracted from what you should really be doing, which is like just sitting in his presence and listening to him while you have while you have him. And their time is like while you have him, but we just have him all the time. You know what I mean? So that really just resonated with me. Like, just I wanted to share that with you guys. Like, what could be distractions? The Bible just and things just get deeper and deeper for me, and I'm just really glad that I wasn't distracted this time, and I kind of sat down and took this time to spend some time in the presence of the Lord. I read a lot, none of it having to do with what I was really looking for. Got a lot of good nuggets. You're always gonna get some good from the Bible that's gonna be useful. But just coming across that article was just really deep. Wow. Just even being distracted in your attempt to serve Jesus. Like that's just so deep. Anyway, I pray that anybody who is suffering with the same thing I'm suffering with at the moment, just being distracted, like just I mean, this social media will suck you in. Like you'll watch one video. I even get distracted sometimes from the YouTubers or the content creators that are down, like picking up or picking out things that other believers are doing. Like even that's a distraction, and you know how it goes. One video leads to the next video to the next video. We got to learn how to like pray to get sit these social media down for real. But anyway, um yeah, I'm coming in agreement humbly to the Lord, on behalf of and in agreement with anyone who's struggling with any type of distraction in your life. I have many, not just social media. I'm distracted by Amazing Race. Even though I control what I watch on television, I love Amazing Race, and sometimes I'll just sit down and watch it all day, like, and I'll be like, "Gosh, I spent this whole day, and it's like 9 o'clock, 10 p.m., and I'm just now thinking like I didn't spend no time with you guys." Um, that, um, even like Pinterest, looking at recipes, ways to clean my house. Like I'm so distracted. Like my mind goes a million miles per minute. And I know I said the minute I said the 2004, I was going to press into the Lord like never before. It got worse. So I know there's something to that. I know there is something behind it, but I'm going to overcome it because we overcomers, and, Jesus overcame everything on the cross. But I just pray in agreement with anybody who may be sitting where I'm sitting right now. And we're going to overcome it. Like, we're going to get to that place where we're pressing in like we promised. We're just going to have to keep intentionally making time, just intentionally calling ourselves out every time we see ourselves straying from the promise that we made. And we're going to get there. We strong enough to do it. And when we're not, he is strong in our weakness. So we just have to keep going to him, keep going to him, keep going to him. And eventually that desire to spend time with him is going to be there. And that desire to be distracted is going to be gone. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Um, Also, another big distraction for me before I go is like focusing on my finances and my debt. Um, and also focusing on the my home improvements. I read something the other day. It's like if somebody was at your house, sitting with you, what would they say is your God? And basically, your God is the thing that you give the most attention to, right? So keep that in mind. 2024, we gonna get through it. We gonna work it out. We human, but we gonna get there. I love y'all. Have a beautiful night. Bye bye.